Welcome to Big Brother Bile, bringing you up to date on all this week's action in the BBCAN4 house. This week we are discussing why Jared's hair is worth $100,000 and also what happens when two brothers malfunction at the same time. I'm James.
I'm Lindsay.
And here we are.
Welcome to Moose in the Hoose. Now, where we left you last time, it was a very tense moment. It was the friends and family counting rocks. Do you think counting rocks makes good TV?
Not particularly, no.
But what if they get squirted in the face with slop and then Joel's mum can't see out of one eye?
That's good TV.
I enjoyed that. That was quite funny. Now, when Cassandra's dad buzzed in first, everyone's like, you're too early, you should always wait and be longer.
But that was his strategy.
And it actually worked. Who knew? Me and you both said it's too early.
And he had 1,050.
Yeah, well, I think it was 20, but yeah.
Okay.
It was near enough. Were you happy that... I like Cassandra's dad, he seemed kind of cool.
Well, like I said earlier,
yeah.
He's better at winning comps than he is at raising children, because I can't stand her.
I would rather have Cassandra's dad in the house than Cassandra.
That would be good.
But I think people like Cassandra now.
But hang on, they all come from the same town as Jared.
Yeah.
So socially...
Jared, I heard this on another podcast. Jared said to Cassandra, if you vote me out, I'm going to make sure you're shunned in the town of Winnipeg.
Town of... Hang on.
What?
Isn't Winnipeg... That's a big place, isn't it?
I don't fucking know. Anyway, she's going to be shunned from now on, except she isn't because she made a smart move. So, Cass's dad won for Cassandra. And then, James... I know you like letters from home. How do you like family members hugging housemates on the side of a volcano?
I like it because you can say, am I being funny, mummy? Or, what's going on? You can get a quick bit of information.
Do you know what, though? I know you're very cynical, but Cassandra's dad came in first and he cuddled her and it was very emotional. They played with the emotional music. And the others thought they weren't going to see their friends and family. And then Kelsey and Jared hugged and it felt really real. And then the brother's mum come in and they were like... And then all the friends and family came in. I thought it was actually quite touching. I was moved.
Well, that's your choice.
Well, James is more of the Peter Brown philosophy.
What they should have done, what would have been better, is if they did an extra competition where someone didn't get to see their loved one.
I know, on BBUK there's no... Do you remember Austin Armacos didn't get his letter from his husband?
Of course.
On BBUK there's no fucking way they would let all of you see your friends and family. Big Brother Canada is too soft, but I thought it was quite nice.
But remember when Eichel won? Shredded those letters.
That's true. Shred. So, Cassandra's HOH. What do you think about her wearing a crown and waving a wand around as she was HOH? Good move, bad move?
You know that to dress, from Dustin, from Frankie Dettori, any sort of anything that implies your royalty, some sort of military dictator, any outfit like that, king, queen, what have you, is to be avoided.
I saw Frankie Dettori on TV earlier.
What, you watching horse racing?
I saw the horse racing and he'd finished and I thought, is he still actually horse racing? And he was on Celebrity Big Brother. That's actually quite embarrassing. I thought you went on Celebrity Big Brother once you were washed up, Mind you, he did enjoy washing up. So, Cassandra...
yeah.
Or whatever. So the task was Nikki and Joel had to get married.
Right.
By Marsha the Moose.
Okay.
How's your Marsha the Moose impression holding up?
I don't really have one.
Yeah, you do.
Hey Peter.
Hold on, what did she say? I'll get you to read it out.
I can't do that.
She said this bit.
Dearly beloved and Cassandra.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Joel said to Nikki, you look eloquent. And she said elegant. That's good. That's like a Jay Goodyism. What do you think of Nikki's wedding dress?
I can't remember it.
It was really dowdy. It was she's like Miss Havisham, but all the bridesmaids were dressed like sluts. Joke.
Look, Nikki's got a fashion line, so surely
Have you ever seen Nikki's fashion line in the shops?
No.
I've seen Gemma Collins' one on Very.
Well, I don't know. I suppose it depends which catalogue you use, isn't it?
So when they went in the chapel / have not room, Nikki saw Marshall the Moose for the first time. She said, "Oh look, it's a Canadian moose." Nikki don't even know who Marshall the Moose is. What do you think? Ultimate disrespect, or not as bad as when Ramsay didn't recognise Emmett?
Not really, but why did Nikki have no interaction with Marsha throughout the season? I think that would have been quite good.
Yeah, Marsha could have said loads of funny... Marsha could have said, "Who is she?" That would have been proper wicked.
But Marsha's quite underused this season.
Yeah, fail. I don't think they used her at all last season. Or I know, it's just crap. Anyway... Yeah, Marsha said, "In tantrums and in hell."
Right.
I've forgotten how to do it. And they threw the bouquet and Jared, tossed it out to the side. What a fucking spoil sport. So none of the girls could catch it. He, hit it out to the side.
I thought he just, missed it.
No, he was, deliberately making sure Kelsey didn't catch it.
But, what, in case she got married to, one of the brothers?
Yeah, exactly. Grab an arse. So Nikki said she didn't want to go on the block because I don't want to do the homework, doing the speech, going backwards and forwards to the diary room. I don't need the aggravation. It's cast a black cloud over my wedding day.
It's a fair point. It is a fair point.
Isn't that funny to hear someone say that? They don't need the aggravation. Having to come backwards and forwards to the diary room. That is brilliant.
And who said to her, they go, "You've only got to do the speech."
Oh yeah, you don't need to do it yet. Joel, he was like, "Don't worry about it." He's like, "Just pipe down and just don't worry about it." So yeah, Jared and the bros started teaming up at this point, saying, "We really need to get Nikki out this week." Yeah, Nikki, she's a real big target in the house. Fucking idiots. So Cassandra put Nikki and the brothers up. She said, "I'm doing Nikki a favour. She's travelled from the United Kingdom and she needs to have the full experience."
Right.
That's quite a good shady reason for putting someone up, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's bullshit.
It's bullshit, but it's bullshit with sweeties on top, isn't it?
Sort of.
And Nikki said she didn't want to be in the jury with Maddie and Rail, so she'll fight to win the veto.
That's fair enough. Although she does get on with Mitch, doesn't she?
Mitch, she does. She didn't mention him. So now we're on the veto episode.
Right.
Ugh. Now this is
OxyClean, or
this is where the racism begins. Now, Canada, come on. I know in the UK we're known for our racism, but this Nick of Phil and Nick, he doesn't say anything, but anything he ever does say is completely racist. He's like, "As fellow Canadians, we want 2 Canadians in the final 2. Why? Why don't Tim and Nikki have a right to be in the final 2?
Because they're foreigners.
But Johnny Foreigner... But you said, isn't it better to bring a foreigner along because others might not want to vote for them?
Yeah, because they want the money to go to stay in Canada.
Oh, we want British jobs for British people. Is it like that? They want the brick voucher to stay in Canada.
I always thought when you get a big chunk of money, which, incidentally, do you know, 100,000 Canadian dollars is £55,000, it turns out.
What?
Cheap arse. Even our shitty big brother, we give you part of £150,000. But we mess around with it somehow.
But you don't pay tax on it, so come on.
You definitely pay tax there. So
do they though? In America they do, but do they in Canada?
I would imagine so. Okay. I would imagine so. But I've completely forgotten what I was saying now.
So when Nick said that, we looked at Tim and Nikki's face, and they're both like, "All right, mate, we got your number. We know what you're playing at." And Tim said, "Good luck, you're gonna need it." And then Tim and Nikki went into a side room, and Tim was like, "We're on equal footing with these people." And Tim in the diary room said, "I didn't come all the way from down under to just give up the ghost or whatever."
Give up the goat?
He didn't even say that. I just... Now, Kelsey was bouncing up and down.
Oh, the space hopper.
Was it a space hopper?
No.
What was it?
Like a exercise ball?
Now, does Jared get jealous when she bounces up and down?
Well, I'm thinking that maybe they're not grabbing arse like they used to. So this medicine ball is the Jared replacement.
Why is Jared always sucking on that sippy cup? He's like a little fucking baby. He's like, "Where's my sippy cup? Is anyone? I'm just in this room looking for my sippy cup." Why can't they have glasses in that house like real men?
Because they would assault each other.
That's true. We do on our show. And Nikki said, I can't believe the cheek of it. We were invited here as guests, as legends.
Self-proclaimed legend.
Not only invited, but paid good money. I would love to know how much they got paid to go on that show, wouldn't you?
Can't be that much, though.
But come on, you got to fly over from another country.
Yeah.
So obviously they pay for your flights, accommodation, all that. Theoretically, you're staying there for 3 months or however fucking long the Canadian one is. It must be, at the very, very least, 10 grand. And at the most, I think 50 odd grand. And I'm talking English money, not this Canadian Monopoly money.
But 50... That's rude.
That's a joke.
50 is the prize fund, so...
No, 100 is the prize fund.
No, it's £50,000 though.
Oh, yeah.
So, I think that's a bit high. But yeah, I think 10 is probably nearer the mark.
I think more like 20. To get legends, how much do you think they're paying Jace and Veronica?
Maybe we should see if we can find out somehow.
Bus fare home, that's pretty much it. So then, hold on. Oh yeah, so then the brothers are in the hot tub and Nikki come out, allegedly, to look at the moon.
Right.
And then Tim come out and Phil, i.e. whatever, says, oh, you've done a great job, Tim, getting all the weak players out of the house. And Tim was like, are you a fucking idiot? Oh no, hold on. He said, what kind of idiot are you? Did you enjoy that when Tim said that?
But I wanted to know what kind of idiot that he was.
Well, you've seen it with your own eyes. Because that was just giving Tim so much ammunition to go to the rest of the house and say, basically, Phil thinks you're all weak players.
Yeah, which he did. But it's like, whatevs. He didn't back up what he was saying. Unless I missed something that they didn't show. No, and he lost that argument pretty badly.
And Tim was like, I'm aligned with the smartest, sexiest, and people with the most heart. Although I have written down sexist, not sexiest. And then Phil was like sitting in the hot tub, like huffing and puffing and going, no pressure. Oh yeah, then he was in that room pacing back and forth during when he was talking to himself.
Oh yeah, classic.
Oh yeah, we're the best. We can do this. Brothers forever.
I think that's really like, it's like that's when you get big brother brain, when you start marching around a room talking to yourself. It's quite a worrying thing to see.
He said, we're the last people nominated, the brothers. Why? Because we're the best. In that task, they should have made him burn his whatevs hat. Do you think he would have gone for it?
I have thought this too, about doing something where you destroy it, but I want to see the hat. I'd miss it. I'd miss the hat.
Oh, that is the best
I
thing
wouldn't miss him. I'd miss the hat.
What about the sus tank tops?
Well, yeah, the black one is okay, but when your stupid dumb fuck brother is wearing a red one next to you, then you look pretty stupid, like your mum's dressed you.
Yeah, you're adults. You're not like little twin 3-year-old girls, like all boys. Anyway, so the veto. Oh, Sarah from last year, the winner.
Fucking the Hempinator.
She came in to host the competition. You love her, don't you?
Now, her, once again, who designed that dress?
What was it, like snakeskin?
No wonder this Black and Saint is doing so well.
You're obsessed with that.
It wouldn't take much to make money off some decent clothes in Canada, that's for sure.
Look, if you're stoned and you're looking in your wardrobe, anything might look appealing.
True, she was probably off her nut, yeah.
So there was some veto competition. You had to like bet chips and take punishments. Now James don't understand it. I've tried to explain it to him twice now. He still doesn't understand.
I do sort of understand it.
Nikki was like, I can't be bothered to even take part in this.
Right.
Now what about Jared in the tub with those eels? Sexy or not sexy?
Well, I mean, the eel looked like... First of all, it's cruel to animals. Secondly, the eel was like crawling up his butt, up his balls. You know, it didn't...
He was like holding onto it at one point. It looked like he was trying to, you know... Give it a rub down.
Which is better sexually? Is it an eel or that exercise ball?
Oh,
tricky.
It's got to be the eel.
Oh.
especially if it's an electric eel. So Jared was in that thing, and then you like the fact he was having